allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call of members, please.
Gary Roth?
Yes.
Anthony Grass?
Yes.
Carl Kinski?
Yes.
Justin Donovan? Gina Bryant?
Yes.
Kathy Waltz?
Yes.
Christy Cleghorn?
Yes.
Joe Prince? We have a quorum.
Approval of the agenda.
I make a
Sign.
motion to approve.
A motion,
Second.
a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approval of the minutes from April 1, 2021.
I make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Have a motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Introduction of evidence.
We have the City Municipal Code Book, comprehensive plan, and of course you have all the materials in front of you that you received on Tuesday.
Do I have a motion to accept the evidence?
Motion.
A second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Citizen input, is anyone here for anything other than the agenda items? Old business?
None, sir.
None. Under new business, the City of St. Genevieve is requesting approval of a subdivision for the parcel located on the south side of the 1000 block of Progress Parkway.
Yes, you have the information that I sent to you Tuesday, and then there's more in front of you along with a larger plat up here on the wall. Divided this into two subdivision requests, one for the south side, one for the north side, basically dividing each piece of property into two pieces. The one piece is a little odd, but it's for future roadway use, should that be needed for future city expansion westward. And then the other two pieces, the other three pieces are for future development.
Mm-hmm.
Some of that future development we hope to occur soon. Anything you want to add to that, Abby?
Any questions about how we're trying to divide this? Because what you're looking at is industrial property that's been sitting there for 15 years. We've had no real bites except residential as we worked our way towards the community center. It's becoming more residential, and then you have a restaurant that's going in. So we're looking at purposes or uses that will match what is beginning to develop in this area. We've got the two larger parcels. This one, we're looking at rezoning. That's coming up this evening as well, because this looks like the piece that's going to develop the quickest. The other two pieces are being used as a swamp for a housing development that we are looking to try to acquire from the Catholic Church. They don't want to sell property, they want to keep it, but they're willing to, if they match in the way of croppable land, if the appraisal comes back even, we can look to swap with them and take some commercial property, or I'm sorry, some agricultural property that's residential, and also connect the main roads that are off of 61, which would be Parkway and Bosler, and get them connected to Progress Parkway, which would be part of our master plan.
Oh.
So there's a number of issues that are swirling with this, but this is the even amounts that we've come up with on these two pieces. This was just brought to us from another individual that is looking to develop that into a residential subdivision. We've kept this road for these properties to the south. This is the road into that piece. And we have water and sewer on this side. We have water on this side. But I don't see development on these pieces for a number of years.
Very good.
No,
Yeah.
I just went on.
So this is someone that wants to start a subdivision, or the city's going to sell property for people to build on?
No, I mean, we're just looking to subdivide these pieces of property, that's one thing.
Oh,
Not a
okay.
subdivision.
Oh.
However, there are developers looking at the one piece that Happy pointed out, not to subdivide, but to develop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of confusing. And we're not
Yeah.
developing, but we are subdividing, but it's because it's actually splitting in these lots.
Oh.
So we call it a subdivision.
Okay, thank you.
The other piece would potentially be a subdivision that we are looking to trade.
Oh.
But that's in the future. We're still
Okay.
waiting for an appraisal and other information to come in on that.
When you talk about a residential subdivision, are you talking about houses as opposed to apartments?
Yes.
Or okay.
Yeah.
On the future one.
Yeah, on
Correct.
the future one.
Yes.
Right.
This one would be looking at apartments at this point.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So we're just gonna change the zoning to?
No, we're gonna
No?
approve the subdivision, not a
Oh.
housing subdivision, but the
Okay.
subdivision of land.
Subdividing lot.
Okay,
Yes.
excellent.
That's what we're asking for tonight, and then once that's approved, yes, rezone that one piece.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Okay.
Other questions? There's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
I know.
Motion to approve.
Um,
Motion?
I'll second.
The first one, or you want to,
1 and 2.
okay?
Mhm.
So Kathy and Tony?
Mm-hmm.
Do a roll call, please.
Yes. So I have a motion to approve SUB 003-21 and SUB 004-21, which is the north and south side. Gary Roth,
Yes.
Anthony Grass,
Yes.
Carl Kinski,
Yes.
Gina Bryant,
Yes.
Christy Cleghorn,
Yes.
Kathy Waltz.
Yes.
Motion's carried. 6:02.
The City of St. Genevieve is requesting rezoning from L1 Light Industrial to C1 General Commercial at Lot 1-B of Lot 1 of the Highway 32 Industrial Park replat.
So that is this lot right here. So Happy had mentioned the potential swap. So this would not be city property perhaps down the road. This will remain city property, but there is a developer who's interested. And would like to see it zoned commercial, which would allow commercial and residential uses.
The piece where the restaurant is going in now, is that commercial?
No, that is still zoned industrial, which allows for commercial uses. This is still zoned industrial right here. This is zoned residential. And then this is zoned residential, but is agricultural use.
Mhm.
So I may have said residential. This is zoned commercial, so this ties in.
So it is commercial, okay, what I was getting
Yeah,
at
I
was
apologize. This is residential use, but zoned commercial.
commercial, okay. So it's not
this is
spot
zoned
zoning.
C1, and we're asking this to be C1.
So it won't be spot zoning?
Correct.
Okay, that's where I was going.
That's where I thought you were going and caught on eventually. Any questions on that?
Motion to approve, submit.
Second.
Have a motion and a second? Roll call.
Gary Roth,
Yes.
Anthony Grass,
Yes.
Carl Kinski,
Yes.
Gina Bryant,
Yes.
Christy Cleghorn,
Yes.
Kathy Waltz.
Yes.
Motion carries 6:02. Thank you.
Do we want to do Jason or do we want to do Dwayne and get it over?
We can, if that's okay with you.
We're going to skip down to Dwayne, we have to call Jason, so. Dwayne Dozer is requesting a special use permit to expand current special use of property as an auto body shop and paint booth into a newly constructed building in a C1 General Commercial District at 590 St. John Drive. Just, you want to take the podium there, sir?
Tell us a little bit about what you want to do.
I was gonna put a new building behind the shop. It's gonna be a 40 by 60.
And that whole piece of property is already C1, correct?
Correct. The whole piece of property that Mr. Goes owns is C1 General Commercial.
So is the main reason of the special use as a body shop or just the paint booth is
It's gonna be for paint
the
only.
issue?
Go ahead, Dwayne, I'm sorry.
The building that I'm wanting to put up is gonna be for paint.
Yeah. But is the special use permit just for because of the paint booth?
The
Or
auto
is it
body,
the auto body
auto
fall
body
in the
paint booth
commercial?
is not called out in zoning
Okay,
anywhere.
okay.
So Mr. Dozal received a special use permit
Correct.
about 7 years ago,
Yeah. somewhere in
2014.
there. Yeah.
And before I went this route, I did get with City Attorney Mark Bishop to see if the current one could just be expanded into a new building, and he said the right thing to do would be to ask for permission into a new building.
Gotcha.
But he is expanding a current use.
That's all the question I have.
Yes, ma'am.
I would like to say, I'm very pleased, and as I'm sure you are, that you're doing so good, you can expand your business a little bit. That's wonderful,
Thank
and
you.
I want to make a motion to approve.
And I'll second.
Motion in a second?
Carl, second.
Yes.
Have a motion and a second on special use permit 004-21. Gary Roth?
Yes.
Anthony Grass?
Yes.
Carl Kinski?
Yes.
Gina Bryant?
Yes.
Christy Cleghorn?
Yes.
Kathy Waltz?
Yes.
Motion carries, 602. So that'll go to the Board of Aldermen next Thursday. All
Do
right?
I need to be here next Thursday?
In case I have questions, it'll be at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Stacko cannot be here tonight for health reasons.
Jason?
Hey, Jason, you're on speaker. This is Dave Bova at the Planning and Zoning meeting.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're going to go ahead.
Okay.
Jason Steckel is requesting a special use permit to operate a guest lodging establishment in an R2 General Residential District at 974 Market Street.
You want to tell us a little bit about what you're doing, even though I'm sure we know?
Well, that house, we want to turn it into like a VRBO, Airbnb. The same thing we did with the unit that's above the salon next door. I think St. John needs more vacation rentals or Airbnbs. If you look at the VRBO and the Airbnb apps, every single house that's listed in St. Genevieve and the surrounding area is completely booked. We have people all the time from the tourist building down there asking for places to stay. Toby down there refers people to us all the time. We're booked 99% of the time. I think since last June, Slice of Heaven above the salon has only had one weekend, maybe 2 weekends that haven't been completely booked. One of those was Halloween. And we had a cancellation, last minute cancellation a few months ago. And Toby sent some people over from the tourist information building and they ended up booking it right there on the spot. So in our opinion, St. John needs more places for people to stay with all the tourism that we have.
Agreed.
Do you guys have any questions for me?
You haven't heard from any of the neighbors at all?
I have not heard from any neighbors. I did tell Gary this, and I apologize. I did get input on Mr. Dozal's, but it was all positive.
Good.
Yes. I have not received any input on this one.
It says one parking spot for the 2 sleeping rooms. Does that mean that provide 2 parking spots?
It's one parking spot. What code requires is one per 2 bedrooms. This is listed as a 2-bedroom, so it would only need one, but I have a feeling there's more parking than that there, correct?
Yes, there's so I'm gonna straighten out the driveway because part of that driveway is on Slice of Heaven's and Heavenly Hair's property because of where the old shed was. So I'm gonna straighten that driveway out, and it will be 2 cars wide, basically almost half the length of the property. Because you have to come into that property, you have to come in behind Heavenly Hair on that little, I guess you'd call it an alley street, and you turn left into that driveway. So there's all kinds of parking there. Parking for that particular building will not be an issue like it was for Heavenly here.
Perfect.
The quick math I did showed 4 spots at least, if not more.
Right.
Yeah, I've never been in that backyard, but I don't know.
I'll move to approve.
I have a motion, I have a second, have a roll call, please.
Sure. Gary Roth,
Yes.
Anthony Grass,
Yes.
Carl Kinski,
Yes.
Gina Bryant,
Yes.
Christy Cleghorn,
Yes.
Kathy Waltz.
Yes.
Motion carries 602. Jason, it'll be forwarded to the Board of Aldermen at next Thursday night's meeting for a public hearing.
Perfect. Sounds great.
All right, thank you.
Keep up the
Thanks,
good
guys.
work.
Yep. Thank you.
What's the matter with it?
I don't know.
Is it working? Is it what? Is he working?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
Ooh.
Next on the agenda.
Is there
Motion
anything
to
else?
adjourn.
Yeah, I know, I was gonna say.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?